Alright. Play some Smash. Um, Adventure. Obviously, we're gonna go for Link since the big boy. I'd say probably hard. Go with hard, yeah. Let's go. He's right there. Let's play some Smash Bros. I mean, yeah, I need to get me some new GameCube controllers. I expect it to be this hard. Ooh, fuck. Okay. Fuck. Okay, there it goes. Okay, cool. I mean, I do run a fighting game channel, so it makes sense. I hope the GameCube works because I still plan to get me Soul Calibur 2 copy. Since I can't get me a Switch 2 right now, I'm gonna have to get me a GameCube copy of Soul Calibur 2. But I wanted to do something for Legend of Zelda stuff, Ocarina of Time stuff. Since the Hero of Time is my favorite hero. Looks wise, I like the way the Hero Twilight looks because I like the chainmail. And the Lord of the Rings type of aesthetic, darker Lord of the Rings type of aesthetic in Twilight Princess. I mean, it does have the aesthetic. I don't care what anyone says. Twilight Princess is exactly. I mean, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. What if I could just use the other controller? This is like the old one I got when the GameCube came out. So that's like 2001. Like for real, I got this right at launch. This and the PS2. That's how old this is. Fuck. I might switch controllers. You know what? It's alright. Okay. This is off brand, but okay, it shouldn't matter. There it goes. Yep, it's time to get me another one. Even an off-brand one. I'll take another off-brand one. I'll get one before Soul Calibur. Okay, there it is. I mean, I know I put it on hard, but I should be able to do this. This is no different than when I played it as a kid. Okay, I'm gonna have to start over. Know that. Well, because I was playing with that terrible controller. Well, it's not like it's terrible, but it's like it's not, workable at all. Take the ice cream. But yeah, hero wise, Ocarina of Time of Link, Ocarina of Time of Link is my favorite. But looks wise and design, character wise, I like the Hero Twilight stuff. Don't tell me this one's acting up too. This one's not that old. It's off brand. But you know, I might have to get the disc for this fixed too, since there's something wrong with the disc for this melee. Because I had this at launch. This was my launch title. All this stuff besides the controller I just plugged in is all from launch, and that's like 2001. Like how many years that that's been through it. It's been there since the days when I lived in a duplex. Okay. I just quit this. Yeah, this control ain't working either. Well, I mean, because even though this is off-brand, this is still pretty new. This is still pretty new. It shouldn't be like this. The only thing that is the Smash game I'm playing right now, this GameCube, and the first controller. That is the only thing that is definitely from way back when. So, and they don't have a Smash emulator. I wish that Nintendo Switch would put the other Smashes on Switch. I mean, they could put it on the GameCube thing on the Switch too, because Switch 2 came out. I mean, the Switch 2 GameCube. Oh my god. Fuck. Okay, I'm getting pissed off now. This is not working. I mean, and that's the thing that pisses me off is like, if you could put Soul Calibur 2 in high res and stuff, then you could take Smash Melee, and even with copyright, you have Smash Ultimate already. But I think they're afraid to do that because then people will play Melee over Ultimate. Because let's be honest, as much as I like Ultimate, this is the best Smash ever. This is the best Super Smash Bros. Ever. It's like the reason why they don't put Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 on any emulation thing on PS5 because then Sparking Zero won't do good. The fact that people actively choose to play Dragon Ball Fighters over Sparking Zero, is already enough. And that's only because of the bad press. If it wasn't for the bad press, I'm sure the game would get more tournaments. But everything's about fucking press, and that's the thing I get tired of with video games nowadays. Everything's press this, press that. It's all press. Everything's all press related. Like there's nothing that could be created. Nothing that could be creative anymore because everything is based off press and numbers and accolades, and it's so annoying. And not even just like the fighting game esports, everything. Even like Fortnite tournaments, Marvel Rivals tournaments, it's based off accolades and numbers. And numbers and journalism, which let's be honest, video game journalism these days is a joke. It's a joke. It doesn't matter what political side you really align with. Let's quit the bull crap and bullshit and just say what we want to say. And the truth is, I'm gonna do classic because none of these controllers are working. If I keep continuing, I'm gonna fucking crash out. Here, we'll just stick to very easy. We have to. Only because the controllers have problems. And this is the newest one. This is the newest one, okay? But everything is controlled by accolades, numbers, and journalism. But everyone should know, video game journalism now is a joke. It's gotta have some kind of, superficial agenda, or it's just gotta, resonate with stuff. And that's including every single esport. Not even just fighting games, but even like the FIFA, the 2Ks, the Fortnites, the Marvel Rivals. It's so fucking annoying. And I could go on about it. It just is. It just is. It's just terribly annoying. Like, I've been annoyed before, okay? I've been annoyed before, but not as bad as I am now about it. It's abysmal. In fact, no one even cares if someone's a talented player anymore. If they're good at the game now, it's just how much controversies someone has racked up that's in the scene. Like, the only reason why Smash players are talked about now is because Smash players are getting involved with some, Epstein Island-ish type of things on Discord. Or Diddy time on Discord. That's the only reason. The only reason why people are talking about Smash players now, because most of these big Smash players that go to these big tournaments are just involved with Discord stuff. It's like we don't even care about who's good at the game here. And I'm just gonna say it. I'm gonna say what I think I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say what I believe and think and feel when it comes to stuff. And it's so irritating. It's so fucking irritating, to be honest. Like, everything's gotta have some press. So, it's almost everything's a fucking press. And the Game Awards, don't even get me started on the Game Awards. I just watched clips and stuff. I didn't even watch the whole thing because all it is advertising games and, and highlighting esports players that, but they don't go talk about esports players unless they get involved in some controversy. So being good at a game doesn't even really fucking matter anymore. Just go rack a bunch of dumb shit. And let's be honest, and the only streamers that got anything are the big ones like Kai Cenat, Aiden Ross, and, just the the big guys. Which is funny because Kai Cenat and Aiden Ross nowadays don't play any video games. They don't play any video games. That's why I find funny. They don't even really play any video games. I've seen their latest stuff. Like it's not even related. I mean, and then the stupid jokes. Like none of the jokes were hitting, and none of them were funny. Cutie Cinderella was just not funny. Hey, David? Yes.